Revisit the origins. Be like that one gamer. Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Billy Bob from Team Caliber, Phase Wannabe, some other clan crap.
You are Edward Richtofen?
Coming to you live from PlayStation, Xbox, Cincinnati, Ohio, Columbus, Georgia.
They are essential to our survival.
Your nation's weapons of war have already claimed countless lives. You would wish to further this.
Look out! They are manifesting in our immediate area!
Do not become one of you!
I hope I got those. I don't know. I couldn't hear.
Where is the ammunition? I need some now! You created those abominations.
After we reached the catacombs at the dig
look.
site, my men began to
get
sick. Within a day, they became like the others, living dead.
Yeah, look.
We must unite against the common enemy. Oh, son,
look, I got
from beneath the earth?
Yeah, man, we got the best gun in zombies. Whoever thought this gun up to put in here, man, they need to go back and have the fucking head rigs, man.
I may uncover another means to defend
Put us up
ourselves.
a psychiatrist or something. This is the worst gun you could put in a game.
The gift of ammunition has been bestowed
It
upon
doesn't
us.
even look like a damn gun. It looks like somebody's modified a fucking
scientific achievement.
old western pistol.
Possible only because of element 115.
Definitely the world's worst gun.
The distribution of wealth is part of a broken system.
Diarrhea. Well, I guess if my name was Spammy or Stumpy or something like that, or Beverly or some crap like that, you know, and claim to be from Optic or Phase or some of that bullshit, you know, they probably respect me a lot more and listen to what I say about what guns are the best and all that. You know, I'm going to say right now, really, Mark Richards, you need to get on here and get on Black Ops 3 and get something done about this starter pistol. It is just too overpowered. I mean, you get in with you go through and spend all the time getting it diamond, doing all that hard work on the gun and everything, and then some rookie comes through here, you know, with a starter pistol and just literally mows your ass down like you're standing still. You know, we can't have that.
They mistake me for one
I
of
can't
their
have a
own.
level playing field now. I got to have it where I'm the best. Where I'm the one that's on top, you know, nobody's beating me. So I'm going to sit here and whine like a baby and cry like a little bitch because the gun is too OP.
Show caution when walking robot's path.
During our excavations, we uncovered this ancient box. We have no idea of its origins. But what we do know is that somehow it contains weapons we can use to aid our fight for survival.
If it really contains weapons, I will break it open.
See? Did you get a gun? A box. You need to get points to do that thing. Well, okay, get a damn shotgun. Sit here and get points to get us out of here. I say this gun is just way OP itself, the MP40. I mean, I hope I seriously hope y'all put like 55, 60 more STG versions in the game, and especially WW2. I mean, you know, they had so many variations of the STG and stuff back when our country was at World War and broke, where we had gas rations, food rations, water rations, all that stuff going on all through our whole country. But yet, apparently,
hold them for long.
Somebody at some weapons manufacturing place that didn't even exist yet could make millions of dollars worth of goddamn guns that don't exist. I mean, give it up on the STG. I mean, how many more variations do we need of it? How many more variations do you need of the MG42 on these games?
I just want to go home.
Simple truth is, we don't.
I heard her. A girl. She begs for help.
There is no need for all those variations.
We will hear her again. Over and over. She will not stop.
Instead of putting all those variations and stuff like that in the game, adding a whole bunch of crap for people to get that you think is going to make you some more money, why don't you actually put something in the game that would make you more money?
The robot proves unlikely ally. I am even more eager for battle than before.
Really
the transformative power of one
I don't know who the hell's in charge of making all these games and doing this crap anymore, but I tell you what, man, somebody needs to get their head out
You're
of
under
that
sustained attack.
And really rethink some things.
Tell me of this girl who talks to us. Where is she?
The words drove my friend insane. He became convinced that her voice had a message from the ancients. They were being trapped in a mystical realm in Gotham.
We're caught in on this. Yeah, I need it badly.
Drawings here somewhere? You are not the first I have killed. Will not be the last. Get
You got the last field piece yet? Alright, well, let's do that then. You get the record here? Alright, well, watch that. I'll go and do it.
I have made and modified things for my own amusement.
This will protect my flank from attack.
Round 6, it's supposed to be a Panzer, so...
I feel stronger already.
I think I'll buy a gun that's over here. Huh.
I never look guilt horse in mouth.
Get back! Grenade!
Wow, I threw it. It went over there and killed the wall anyway.
Stayed in your grave.
You have to help me.
Needed that.
Please. There is a way to open the gateway. My father was so close. You have to follow the steps.
See? Treyarch had it right. One STG in the game. A handful of berries. I mean, when they have the vampire, a couple of others, and oh, that wasn't even in this game, though. What game was that in? Oh, that's right, Sledgehammer, your other game. Advanced Warfare. Advanced Warfare, you made a hell of a game. I don't know what you did and dropped the ball in this WW2 crap. Whoever y'all hired and brought in to help y'all with that game, you need to throw their ass back out on the street. Especially if it was somebody from Infinity Ward. Infinity Ward's done proved they can't make Call of Duty worth a shit.
The undead masses.
Infinity Ward and Call of Duty are the most packed games of all time.
Set me free. I beg of you.
So is that really something you want to copycat?
Again,
Really?
You're a young girl. Where is she? Can we help
Take
her?
WW2 and turn it more like Advanced Warfare was. I promise you, you will have a good game.
To find other staff.
You will have more people back on the game playing and stuff.
The staffs of the
You'll have a fan base, a crowd,
Her father made copies.
people that actually want to play the
You can
game.
find them. You can get me out. You can
Instead
open
of
the gateway to a
people that are, I mean, the game's barely been out half a year. You've only got one DLC pack drop, and I mean, look how many fans, look how many players have already left the game.
Harness the elements. Only with all can Agartha be reached.
I can tell you the reasons too. Number one,
It's one of the songs.
you made the prestige too damn easy. Way too much prestige, way too easy prestige time. I mean, prestige should have been nowhere near that easy. I mean, come on. If Spammy and Scumpy and Beverly and all the rest of these FaZe and Caliber and Crapheads, clan gang members, whatever you want to call them,
Maxis grew obsessed
pro
with these
players, I
recordings.
think that's what y'all call them, professional players.
Repel the monsters.
All that, I mean, they're not professional at anything. Most of them wouldn't know real life if it jumped up and bit them in the ass. And that's called God's honest truth.
My weary muscles feel refreshed.
I said it a while ago, you got one that whines about the weapons being too powerful. You got another one that fucking, I mean, what does he do? Literally gets busted, you know, he's supposed to be setting an example for the other players, and he gets busted for doing the prestige glitch. One that drops V2 rockets and stuff, he uses his own clan to do it. You know, so, oh, I dropped a V2 rocket, I got all these kills and everything else. Yeah, you got people that are in your clan that you have given PlayStation cards and shit to fucking go do that. That's what you got. Doom. I got something for the Doom clan. Broom them straight out the damn door. That's my idea. Scump wants to bitch about the fucking weapons after he's done got them prestige and everything. All that crap, well, let him bitch.
Only
Let's
with
go
your
bitch his
combined
ass right down the
strength
damn
do you stand
road.
any chance.
The aggression of the
This is a
undead
punk.
only makes the Russian angry.
I will break you.
We have ammo. Thank the heavens.
I feel
I don't know where that pansy went.
foul stench floods my nostrils.
Died?
Died quickly.
Or then he ain't dead. Oh, there he is right here. There you go.
There may be other staff parts nearby.
I don't get it, man. I mean, these guys, they want to be pro players. They want to make money off of playing Call of Duty and other video games and stuff like that. But they don't want to respect the way y'all make the game. WW2 was the best on day
Such
one.
machines for confirmation.
And if I was one of your so-called pro players that you respected enough to listen to, or one of your
something about another song.
bigger fans or whatever you want to call it that you guys listen to, that's exactly what I would do. I would set it back to day one, take all the stupid little patches and glitches out of it that has nothing to do with anything but nerfing and buffing guns and stuff like that.
It is but part of staff.
And then take what? Anybody that got caught doing a prestige glitch or, you know, making up information like, oh, well, I dropped the first V2. Well, you used your whole plan to do it, so you know what? We're going to wipe you off the board. Oh, you cheated to get your prestige master? Oh, well, you're going to get banned from the game, too. We don't want you advertising our products because you're not legitimate. And by us sponsoring you and supporting that and allowing that behavior to go on, I mean, all you're really doing is saying that you condone that activity, that it's okay to do that. I mean, Jed didn't deserve a 2-week ban. He deserved a lifetime ban from Call of Duty. That's what he deserved. Not from just WW2, but from all future games. Any game released by Activision, it should be banned from for life. Same with Scump. Scump don't like the way the weapons are and everything, and every time he wants to run his mouth and bitch and complain after he's done got one completely, you know, finished out, got the diamond ammo and it completely already done all that, and he wants to throw a fit then that it's too OP or that it needs work or that something's wrong with it then. Well, you know what? Tell him, you know what? He can either play the game with the way the weapons are and the way that you made the game, or he can go play somewhere else. No different for him either. Start throwing these so-called pro players that are doing all the whining and complaining that are ruining the game for regular players like me. Kick their ass to the fucking curb. I'm not the one that shit, I'm not the one that fucking you dropped the thing, didn't you? I'm not the one that fucking
you can put everything right, Maxis.
Has
you must understand that I had no other choice.
Everything given to me.
So much of our work.
You don't give me the game a month ahead of time. You don't give me all the DLC and the new guns and all this other stuff way ahead of time. Just so I can turn around and complain about what somebody's idea was. It's a good idea. No, I'm the asshole that has to pay for everything. We have to pay for the game, pay for all the DLC, pay for the season pass, pay for every little detail to this game.
I belong on the battlefield.
And then you're lucky I jumped too. You know
it is but part of staff.
And then what do we get for our trouble? Oh well, let's make the game more to Scump's liking, or let's make the game more to Mr. Doom Plan's liking, or so and so and so and so. And you know what? That is about as fair. I don't even know how I want to say that. I don't even know how to say it's about as fair as anything. How fair actually is that?
We cannot allow them to take area.
That would be about as fair as taking the world's biggest cheater and putting them at the top of the leaderboard and giving them credit for every single thing done in every game, actually mailing them a paycheck to their house every week.
We can access the ancient device that holds them out. It provides a means to
all that good crap, you know, and treating them as if they were a employee of Activision or Sledgehammer or hell, why not both? Yeah, let them get paid for doing both, all of that stuff, you know, because, you know, they're the talent.
Perhaps we may discover songs needed.
I mean, don't you agree, Liz? I mean, all the cheaters, I mean, why not just fucking mail them the check to the house, you know? Because they're going to listen to all these so-called pro players, and these pro players wouldn't even be pro if it wasn't for using mod controllers and other hacks and stuff like that to get everything done the way they want. I mean, this all started off to be something, and it was a really good idea, and it turned into a, you know, a big business. But I mean, the fact of the matter is, you don't give away business to people that are just going to trash it, throw it back in your face, and tell you what you're doing wrong, and that this needs to be done and that needs to be done, and you're the ones giving them everything to it. You're paying them basically to play your game, to use your game, all this other stuff that comes with it, you know, all the perks and privileges, where guys like me, my kids, my wife, you know, every one of us that plays, we have to spend our hard-earned money on all of this stuff, have to go through and earn this stuff, and it's like you don't care if we enjoy the game or not. Well, really, if you don't care if the rest of the world enjoys the game, why don't you do your math this way? Take your math and take every single person out of the equation that spends money on the game, as if we don't exist. Take all that out of the game, all that out of the equation, and then just keep all the ones that you pay to play, pay to help build it, the ones that you give everything to, and then add that number into everything, mind you, keeping every average Joe in the world out of it, the ones that spend the money on the game, keep us out of it, and see how much money you make. Because the way it looks to me is you would spend a ton of money. You would spend a ton of money building the game, all the designers, the production engineers, all that stuff. You'd spend all that money on that. Then the publishing and all that stuff, you know, there goes all that money. And then all the money that you basically give away to people like Stumpy and Spammy and all the rest of them. Or Mr. Broom, Mr. Doom the Broom, all that crap, you know. And that's just more money that comes out of everything. So, my question would be, how much money do you make then? Since there's no average Joe to buy it, no average Joe to spend money on it. An average Joe really don't matter. I mean, you want to know how much money you got coming in now? Unless you count negative numbers as good, I can tell you how much money you don't have coming in. You don't have any money coming in. That's what you got. Don't grab that yet.
The other ancient objects will soon
like I said,
transform and change the world around us.
How can an object draw energy from the dead?
Oh, you didn't. He wouldn't have grabbed it if you ran out here, would he? Now I gotta go over here and do this anyway. I ain't worried about it. It's just a game. But it's also the same reason we don't, you know, they can go back and they can look at our IP address and they can look at everything that we do. How much money do we spend on these games? Yep, same IP, same address, same gamer tags, everything. And you'll find out I don't spend money on this game because it's not fair. Ah, Panzer!
It's empty.
Maybe this will help.
He's dead now. So I gotta get rid of this shield. Watch it, you don't want to go down.
You died! Hey!
escape the fire.
Well, I'd give you ammo if I could, but I can't. I don't have any to give.
Nein! Das ist nicht gut!
No, you take all that out of the equation and everything else, Mr. Richards, I guarantee you, sir, you will be one broke motherfucker. You will not have any money. Because you cannot spend every dime you make.
We have to survive. We must make good
building
use
a
of this
business
machine.
and then give everything away and expect to have any money left. Or expect to have something earned from it, because it will not be there. I promise you that. There's the blue one. There's all the pieces to the blue one, Willis.
I need something now.
Yeah, let's go down there and get it. I got this
But it's slowing me down.
No, there won't be any money left. Everything will be gone.
Max has tried many songs
You give it
before
away
he
and keep
discovered the
changing
key.
it to the likings of the people that you give it to, the ones that call themselves pros and everything, that are supposed to have the utmost respect, the utmost responsibility, uphold your name and your integrity and everything to the game. You give it all to them.
Wish to keep this.
Go ahead and just keep giving to them anyway, and see where you end up. You're going to end up broke, is where you're going to end up. I can promise you, it's us average Joes out here that spend our hard-earned money on this game and on everything to do with it and everything else that
Drinks effects
makes you
are
money.
unpredictable.
That pays your way, you know. We're the ones that buy this game. We're the ones that spend money on this game. We're the ones that should be listened to about this game. I don't care what scump don't like. If you don't like it, go somewhere else and play. Same thing with the Doom Clan leader. Same thing with FaZe Jeb, or FaZe Beverly, I should say, because he acts more like a girl than he does a guy.
I will be
Hey,
easy
but that's
prey
his choice.
to
He
this
wants to
deep
be a
mud.
chick. But, I mean, seriously, you got so many guys out there that are playing like that, acting like that, and pulling shit like that. And in my opinion, most of them do not deserve to even play the game. I mean, what did FaZe Jeb do? Fact, you busted him cheating. P-Hammy? What happened there? Your own system caught him cheating. What did he do? He called and whines and cries to you, Mr. Richard, personally, to get his account unbanned, where he could go back to playing because it was a mistake. Because he just earned too many points. No, I think your bot's algorithm knew exactly what it was doing, and it caught him cheating and banned him properly. He just didn't like it. Well, it's just too damn bad. I would have told him, you know what, the bot caught you cheating.
I have no means to defend
End
myself.
of story. Bot caught you cheating, it stands. And I mean, any fool that sits there and watches P. Hammy's live streams, or watches Skump's live streams, or Jeb's live streams, it don't take a rocket scientist to figure out that they're using modded controllers and stuff.
At least these boards will keep them out for a short time.
And I mean, if they wanted to play that game with me and go up against me one-on-one and go legit, ain't gonna be no different than it was with Ali A.
I consider this to be the
I
very
beat his
definition
ass on
of an
Xbox
exercise
too,
in futility.
and now he won't even get in a lobby with me.
Throwing us a
I couldn't
bones.
pay him to get in the Xbox lobby. I tried to give him $1,000 over Xbox. Hell, I even offered to fucking wire it to him to his own bank